Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Thursday, the 14th of February. Almost halfway through February. Can you believe how fast it's going? It's really scary. I feel it's a bit of a slippery dip. Oh, okay. So someone's here's waiting for something to come in after having heartbreak here. This is about a new start with someone new and waiting for someone new to come in. So somebody needed to hear that this morning. Somebody who's been heartbroken and is asking when new love's coming in. Stability is definitely on its way for you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm a bit sleepy this morning, so just bear with me. Alrighty, using the Hanson Roberts deck for this reading. Oh, well, there you go. If it's destined to come out, it certainly will. And there's the other two cards behind. No, two of the other cards behind it. So this in the mini read here is about having recuperation but moving on after heartbreak. For some of you here, this could be about operations too, because we do have this card and this card together here. So sometimes it can be recuperating after some sort of operation and having a brand new start from that. So maybe that's been for some of you too, or you've got someone in your life that's just had an operation and is recovering. Brand new start here for them. So that's beautiful. For others of you, yes, this is about taking time out after heartbreak, but moving towards stability here. It's not a card that we all love, the Three of Swords. Unfortunately, it does get a very raw deal because there's not a lot of positivity to it. Actually, that's wrong. There is positivity to it because it's the end of heartbreak, and it's also about heartbreak from the past too. So it may not be something that's currently raw with you. It may be something you're still carrying forward. But it doesn't have a lot of positive angles to it at all. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is the first. Now that card does have lots of positives. The Ten of Pentacles, beautiful card. So we're talking abundance here, feeling really abundant, feeling really happy with your family, feeling really happy about how things are going around you here. Okay, and again with this heartbreak stuff. So some of you this morning maybe, and because it's Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. Maybe some of you are feeling a little bit sad today because this is now the second thing that's come up. So maybe the energy out there is one of a little bit of regret and remorse today. So for those people who are feeling sad, don't forget that you have yourself and you are the greatest love of all. So feeling sad about someone else is, is perhaps something that you're going to do. But always remember that, you are your first and most important, greatest love. So there you go. Go out and buy yourself some roses. Go and do something really nice for yourself. Okay, we do have the Lovers card coming in here. So the Lovers card is a relationship that is divinely guided. It's two people brought together by the universe because they deserve to have each other. Okay, and the Strength card comes in now. So that's beautiful. So there's a lot of strength that's come from adversity. I always think of that every time I say that. There's strength here. You've gained strength from your past here, and you're now bringing in some abundance and some love here. Okay, Knight of Rods. So someone is coming in with an offer for you here. This does represent the fire signs, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But this person can sometimes be seen as a bit of an in and out energy. They may not be there to stay. They're commitment phobic. They don't really know what they want. So they sort of test the waters out and they move on. This could be your energy at the moment too, or you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. King of Cups is a man who, or a person, who's very reserved with their feelings. They don't really openly show their feelings. This guy's looking very smug in this card, and I've never really noticed it before. He wants to offer a couple love here, and he's very smug about this. So go back into this energy in a moment. He's maybe the person that you are meant to be with here, because he's coming up as the Emperor. The Emperor can represent Aries as well, but this is a man. He's the culmination of all four kings. He's the he's the main man. He's very powerful. He's knowledgeable. He's very skilled. He knows his world. The thing is, sometimes he can be over controlling. Sometimes he just wants to be in charge and he doesn't know how to let up about that. Doesn't like to see anybody else take charge. This is the Hanged Man. So this talks about going inside to have a good look inside, awaken, see things from a very different perspective. Page of Cups. Could be dealing with the Pisces here because there's a couple of cards of Pisces. This is about someone giving you an offer, but it's not the best offer here. It's only a little bit of a taster. So you could be getting a text from someone, maybe not even a message that purely comes from love. It may just be sort of a seeking out message, trying to find out how you feel, what's going on for you. Someone's done a bit of a change here. Okay, I'm getting this reading already. And look, the wish card coming out at the end here. So after I blow my nose, because I'm really hay fevery this morning. I think that's why I didn't have such a good night. So excuse me, has to be done. Otherwise I'm going to drip on the cards. Alrighty. Someone broke your heart. Someone broke your heart in the past. The universe is trying to bring them back in here. There's a second chance for someone. Seems to be a lot of this lately. And I know a lot of people sort of don't want to hear this. And I think people put comments up. I'm only delivering the messages that come in the cards here. And I see them do it to other people too. And I think it's a bit sad because people are putting their time and energy into doing this. We don't get paid for this. It's not something we stand to get paid for. It's something we love to do. So, when you're saying that you don't want someone back from your past, that's fine. You have every right to push them away and say no. I'm not saying you've got to accept them back here. So you don't need to say so. I know that. That's up to you. But I deliver what the cards are saying. I deliver the general energies of the day, and I deliver the cards as they come out. So what you get here is the messages that Spirit is sending through me for the people who need it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then go on to, and that's why I do 2 readings, because I always think, well, if this one doesn't resonate, we'll go on to the next one. And very often, the bonus read is a continuation of this read. I'm like, well, I can only do what I'm asked to do. That's it. So, for some of you here, this is a second chance with someone. Someone who may have been a bit of a player. Someone from your past that maybe wasn't serious to start off with here. I feel like you know this anyway, because this person is your person. That's how it is. This person in the past may have been a one-night stand for you, a casual relationship for you. You may not have had a relationship with them, but you've crossed paths with them because you found them very attractive. You were very attracted to them, and it may have been like that. And there may have been regret there because I feel that perhaps you did have sort of a bit of a crush on them. You did sort of see them as a way to your abundance. So maybe you did see a future with them here. And this Lovers card says to me there was some connection here. But see, when twin flames come together or soulmates, very often if somebody crosses paths with someone, the reason that happens is because there's a certain amount of clarity and strength you have to gain from this connection. So very often it doesn't work out when, or doesn't come together the first time. Because the idea is that the crossing of paths with you will encourage you to develop yourself spiritually. Because there's something about this person that you see something within yourself, because they reflect back to you who you are. So you cross paths with them, they go on their way, you go on your way, but you'll never be the same again. There's a change that occurs now. And they're sort of showing me it's chemically, it's a soul change. It's everything. It changes after that because you start to change yourself. Now, you may not understand that you've done this. Sometimes it can be a greater understanding because it might be quite emotional losing this person or not having something with this person. Whatever it is for you, there's a transformation that comes in after this event. Now, I look at the other person, and the other person is sitting right in the middle here, and they've gone from being a player to being the emperor. And they've gone through this change, and it's very likely, because this King of Cups is turning up here, that yes, he could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, but more so he has come to terms with his emotion. So it may have been when he was this knight and he was having a good time and getting around the place, that he really wasn't stopping to experience his emotions. And somehow through this occurrence here, he has learned now to stop and understand what these emotions mean for him, because he's changed here. He's changed. He's become enlightened. So in effect, what you've got is two people who've now become enlightened. Two people that one of them may have experienced this, but both are about to experience this. So there's a definite feeling that there's been a huge change on both sides here. Both people have transformed. And there looks like there's an offer coming in. And for one of you, this is the greatest wish for you. So you've been waiting around for this moment to happen. Now, I know it's a daily read, and I understand that this is really a karma soulmate twin flame reading, without a doubt. I can't get away from that. But I want to say to you, this wish is coming in for you. Now, somebody said to me, actually a couple of people in the last week have said about divine timing, and I want to really have a look at divine timing for you, because I think when things are happening and they don't seem to happen in the first 5 minutes, as human beings, we get very impatient with that. It can be very frustrating. But divine timing is about vibration. So if you have two people who are meant to meet up and one of them's done all the work and they're vibrating at a very high level, but the other one hasn't moved, they're not vibrating high enough. And until you're both vibrating at the same level, the universe can't bring it together. So for other people who are waiting for situations rather than love, it's the same thing. If the situation isn't vibrating at the level you need it at, it won't come in for you. The right thing will come in when it's vibrating at that frequency that you need it to vibrate at. Because anything that doesn't vibrate at the same frequency, you don't recognize. It doesn't mean anything for you. So you've got to be patient in waiting for that. But see, you can improve it and you can do something about it by raising your own frequency. So working on yourself helps you to do that. And that's exactly what's happening here. You've raised your frequency, and you may have moved away from this person. They may have moved away from you. But then what's happened is they've done something here to raise themselves up to your frequency here, because they're coming out as the emperor. So whilst you've been doing your work, they have been encouraged to do their work as well. So what's happened here in effect with this strength card, you've walked away, they've walked away, and the other person's had to put in the work now to bring their frequency up, because you have affected them in that way because you are meant to be together. So there is an offer coming in here. It is a wish coming true. This person has changed. They have realized that you are the person for them, and they're on their way. So there you go. Great reading for the morning. Sorry for those who didn't want a beautiful, fantastic love reading. And for you people that are in a relationship, this isn't the reading for you. Okay, so great for you. I love that you're in a relationship, but unfortunately I don't have control over what comes through here. So it's a little bit tough when people are sort of being negative about the readings when you don't really have any way to do anything about that. Anyway, the card here is, I sound a bit grumpy this morning. I'm not grumpy, I just don't deal with people who are ungrateful or unreasonable. Okay, so we have creativity and abundance here, and it says, Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come to the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. How good was that? Have a fantastic day.